Last night, something fundamental changed. While they were busy plotting, calculating, whispering their little strategies, you were silently rewiring the entire game. Your moves became so calculated, so precise, that their fixation on you transformed. From casual observation to pure, unfiltered obsession. You didn't just turn the tables. You reconstructed the entire room, rearranged the chairs, and walked out, leaving everyone wondering what just happened. Your energy is now the unspoken language everyone's trying to decipher. Every step you take broadcasts a message. You're not just moving on, you're ascending, and this journey belongs entirely to you. The dark forces that rise to challenge you are not random. They are drawn to your light like moths to a flame. They test you, not because they seek victory, but because they know their role in your story, to be obliterated by the sheer magnitude of your will. You do not fight them with brute strength alone. You wield the precision of a mind unshackled and the ferocity of a spirit untamed. Every step you take is a declaration, every breath a revolution. The darkness cannot comprehend your resolve, for it is not born of fear, but of an unyielding certainty in your purpose. You are the storm that clears the horizon, the fire that purifies the night. This is not a call to arms. It is a reminder of what you already are. The world bends to those who refuse to break, and you are its architects. The chosen ones do not wait for permission. They seize the moment with a ferocity that leaves no room. For doubt, you are not here to survive, you are here to dominate. The ordinary shatters because it cannot contain you. The divine timing that interrupts your life is not a gift, it is a reckoning. You are the force that reshapes the world, and the dark forces that rise against you are merely the shadows you cast as you ascend. Drop a comment. I was chosen for this. If every setback, every battle, and every storm has only sharpened your edge instead of breaking you. Your presence now commands attention, not because you demand it, but because your energy radiates an undeniable force. They are drawn to you like iron to a magnet, their gaze lingering because they sense the shift within you. This is not mere curiosity, it is recognition. You have aligned with a frequency that transcends the ordinary, and they cannot help but be captivated by the gravity of your purpose. Their obsession is not about you as an individual. It is about the divine essence you now embody. They see in you what they yearn for in themselves, the unshakable certainty of destiny fulfilled. The fixation they exhibit is a mirror, reflecting the power you have unlocked. It is not admiration, it is awe. They are witnessing the collision of the human and the eternal, the moment where potential becomes reality. Your every action, every word, carries the weight of a higher truth, and it disrupts their complacency. They are not staring at you, they are staring at the possibility of their own transformation, ignited by your example. This is the magnetism of alignment, the pull of a soul that has shed its limitations and stepped into its full power. Their obsession is inevitable because you have become a living testament to what lies beyond the veil of the mundane. You are no longer bound by the same rules. You operate on a plane where fear and doubt hold no sway. They cannot look away because you are the embodiment of what they fear to become and yet desperately desire. This is not about their validation. It is about your elevation. Their fixation is the echo of your spiritual ascension, a reminder that you are no longer one of them. You are something more, and they will watch, transfixed as you rewrite the rules of existence itself. Karma is not a myth. It is the universe's unyielding law of equilibrium, a force that ensures no action goes unaccounted for. Those who have wronged you, who have tested your resolve or sought to dim your light, are now facing the inevitable reckoning. This is not vengeance, it is justice, meticulously orchestrated by a force far greater than any mortal hand. The scales do not tip by chance, they are balanced by the weight of divine timing. You are witnessing the culmination of their choices, the moment when the energy they cast into the world returns to them, amplified and unrelenting. Consider those who have wielded power carelessly, who have manipulated and undermined others for their own gain. Their fall is not sudden. It is the result of a pattern, a series of missteps that have finally caught up to them. The universe does not rush, but it is precise. Their once unshakable confidence now falters as the consequences of their actions unfold. This is not a coincidence. It is the manifestation of karma's unerring accuracy. They are not being punished by an external force. They are reaping what they have sown, and the harvest is bitter. This shift is not just about them. It is about you. Their downfall is a testament to your resilience, a reminder that the universe rewards those who align with its truth. You have endured their actions, but you have not been broken. Instead, you have risen, and now the tables have turned. This is the moment when the divine intervenes, not to punish, but to restore balance. Their consequences are not your victory, they are your vindication. The universe has spoken, and its message is clear. No force can withstand the power of karma, and no one can escape the weight of their own choices. Your evolution is not a quiet process. It is a seismic shift that reverberates through the lives of those around you. As you ascend, your energy becomes a force that cannot be ignored, a magnetic pull that disrupts the status quo. This is not merely personal growth. It is a revolution. Those who witness it are forced to confront their own inertia, their own resistance to change. Your transformation becomes a mirror, reflecting their stagnation with unflinching clarity. This is the invisible battlefield, where perception clashes with reality, and your rise exposes their standstill. Their reactions are not random. They are the inevitable result of your spiritual elevation. The more you grow, the more their discomfort intensifies. They may lash out, retreat, or attempt to undermine you, but these actions are not about you. They are about their own inability to move forward. Your light illuminates the shadows they have been hiding in, and it is this exposure that triggers their resistance. This is psychological warfare, not because you wage it, but because your very existence challenges their complacency. Your growth is the catalyst, and their stagnation is the reaction. Their fixation on you is not a sign of your weakness, it is proof of your power. They are drawn to your energy because it represents what they fear and desire in equal measure. Your elevation forces them to confront the gap between who they are and who they could become. This is not your battle to fight, it is their reckoning. Your growth is unstoppable, and their reactions are merely the echoes of your ascent. Their fixation is not a distraction, it is a testament to your undeniable rise. You're not just growing, you are reshaping the world around you, one triggered reaction at a time. Drop a comment. I am the standard. If your presence alone raises the bar, your energy demands excellence, and your evolution forces them to either elevate or be left behind. Movement is not confined to the physical realm. It is a profound act of transformation, a kinetic force that reshapes your energy and redefines your existence. Every step you take is a declaration, a deliberate break from the chains of stagnation. This is not mere relocation. It is an energetic revolution, a shedding of the old to make way for the new. Each box packed, each item carried, is a ritual of release, a symbolic act of discarding what no longer aligns with your highest self. You are not just changing locations, you are rewriting your story, one deliberate motion at a time. The power of transition lies in its ability to disrupt the familiar, to force you out of complacency and into a state of heightened awareness. This is not a passive process. It is an active recalibration of your energy. As you move, you are not just leaving behind physical spaces. You are shedding outdated versions of yourself. The act of packing becomes a meditation, a moment to reflect on what you carry forward and what you leave behind. This is movement as medicine, a healing force that purges the unnecessary and amplifies the essential. You are not just moving, you are evolving. Each transition is a step toward your destiny, a deliberate act of alignment with your purpose. The energy you expend in this process is not wasted, it is invested in your growth. Movement is not a means to an end, it is the process through which you become who you are meant to be. This is the power of transition. It is not just about where you are going, but who you are becoming. Every step, every box, every decision is a testament to your evolution. You are not just in motion, you are in transformation. Stop right there. Yes, you. This message isn't for everyone, and if you don't feel it, that's fine. Move along. But if you felt it deep in your bones, you'll know this is for you. The ones who don't fit in, the ones who see beyond the veil, the ones who've been told to stay quiet, to settle, to conform, but never could. They aren't interested in what's ordinary. They aren't here to follow someone else's rules. They're the light in the dark, the storm that shatters illusions, the unshakable, the unstoppable, the untouchable. While the world is busy running circles, they're walking their own path, alone if they must. Not for the applause, not for the approval, but because it's who they are. Here's to the ones who take what was meant to destroy them and transform it into something divine. The ones who carry wisdom that can't be taught, only earned. If this resonates with you, then maybe it's time to find your people. The Obsidian Inner Order is the only place of its kind, the #1 ascension nexus for chosen ones, where over 400 of us gather to share wisdom, connect, and transform. No masks, no games, just truth. The link is in the description. If you're ready, you'll know where to find us. If not, that's fine too, the choice is yours. Their obsession with you is not a distraction. It is raw energy, a force waiting to be harnessed. You do not shy away from their gaze, you transform it. Their fascination, their envy, their inability to look away, these are not signs of your vulnerability but of your undeniable power. You take their intensity and refine it, turning their fixation into a catalyst for your growth. This is emotional alchemy, the process of transmuting their energy into fuel for your ascent. Their obsession does not weigh you down, it lifts you higher, a powerful wind beneath your wings. The more they fixate, the more they confirm your elevation. Their attention is not random, it is a response to the frequency you emit, a frequency they cannot ignore. You do not seek their validation, but their fixation becomes a mirror, reflecting the magnitude of your impact. Their energy, once directed at undermining you, now serves as a propellant, driving you toward heights they cannot comprehend. This is not manipulation, it is mastery. You are not a passive recipient of their obsession. You are its architect, shaping it into a force that amplifies your purpose. Their fixation is not about them, it is about you. It is proof that you have transcended the ordinary, that your journey has become a beacon they cannot ignore. Their obsession is your confirmation, a signal that you are operating on a plane beyond their reach. You do not need their approval, but their energy is a resource, a tool you wield with precision. This is the power of emotional alchemy. You turn their gaze into your momentum, their fascination into your fuel. Their fixation is not a burden, it is your advantage, and you will use it to rise unapologetically and without limits. Your communication transcends words, operating on a plane where energy is the language and frequencies are the medium. Every thought, every intention, every shift in your consciousness sends ripples across unseen dimensions, creating waves that others sense but cannot fully comprehend. This is not a passive process. It is a deliberate act of signaling, a way of asserting your presence in realms beyond the physical. Your energy speaks before you do, a silent yet undeniable declaration of your alignment with forces greater than yourself. You are not just seen, you are felt, a resonance that lingers long after you have moved on. Your mere presence is a signal, a beacon that cuts through the noise of the mundane. Those around you may not understand why they are drawn to you, why they feel an inexplicable shift when you are near. This is the power of your frequency, a vibration that aligns with the divine and disrupts the ordinary. You do not need to announce yourself. Your energy does the work, broadcasting your essence to those who are attuned to its message. This is supernatural signaling, a form of communication that bypasses logic and speaks directly to the soul. You are not just a participant in this exchange. You are its orchestrator. Your energy is not random. It is deliberate, a reflection of your connection to something greater. Those who encounter you may not understand the source of their reaction, but they cannot deny its impact. You are not just communicating, you are commanding attention on a level that defies explanation. This is the power of your presence. It is not just observed, it is experienced. And in that experience, you leave an indelible mark, a signal that reverberates far beyond the limits of the visible world. Your power is not a singular force, it is a triangulation of spirit, emotion, and action, each element feeding into the other to create an unbreakable foundation. Spiritual awareness is your compass, guiding you through unseen realms with clarity and precision. Emotional intelligence is your anchor, grounding you in the present moment and allowing you to navigate the complexities of human experience. Action is your engine, the force that transforms insight into impact. Together, these elements form a dynamic equilibrium, a balance that makes you unstoppable. You are not just powerful, you are strategically aligned, a force that operates on all levels with calculated intent. The harmony between your inner world and external reality is not accidental. It is the result of deliberate integration. Your supernatural insights are not detached from your physical existence. They inform it, providing a roadmap for your actions. Grounded wisdom ensures that your spiritual awareness does not become unmoored, that your emotions do not cloud your judgment. This is the art of balance, the ability to move seamlessly between the ethereal and the tangible. You are not just reacting to the world, you are shaping it, using the triangulation of your power to create outcomes that defy expectation. This alignment is not static. It is a living, breathing system that evolves with every decision you make. Your spirit, emotions, and actions are not separate entities. They are interconnected, each one influencing and amplifying the others. This is the source of your strength, the reason you can face any challenge with unwavering resolve. You are not just powerful in isolation, you are powerful in integration, a master of the triangulation that defines true mastery. This is not just balance, it is dominance, a strategic alignment that ensures your victory in every arena. The spotlight finds you not because you seek it, but because your energy demands it. This attention is not a burden, it is a test. You must learn to wield it, to create boundaries that allow observation without intrusion. Your energy is not a public domain. It is a sacred space, fortified by your purpose and conviction. Let them watch, let them speculate, but never let their narratives penetrate your core. You are not a subject to be dissected, you are a force to be reckoned with, and your boundaries are the walls that protect your power. Your shield is not made of steel or stone, it is forged from your connection to the divine. This is not a passive protection, it is an active defense, a barrier that repels negativity and deflects doubt. Your purpose is your armor, your conviction, your sword. Those who attempt to breach your energy will find themselves facing not just you, but the unyielding force of your alignment. You are not just protecting yourself, you are asserting your sovereignty, a declaration that your energy is not theirs to claim. When God is your shield, you are untouchable. This is not arrogance, it is fact. The divine does not falter, and neither do you. Their attention, their scrutiny, their attempts to undermine you, these are not threats. They are distractions, noise that cannot penetrate the fortress of your faith. You do not need to fight them. You need only to stand firm in your truth. Your energy is not just protected, it is invincible, a force that cannot be diminished by external forces. This is the power of divine alignment. You are not just safe, you are unstoppable. The moment you shift from being a target to a creator, the rules of the game change. Every gaze, every whisper, every attempt to undermine you is no longer a threat. It is a testament to your elevation. Their energy, once aimed at breaking you, now fuels your ascent. You are not a victim of their attention, you are the architect of your triumph. This is the metamorphosis of perception. Where they see vulnerability, you reveal invincibility. Their focus on you is not a weakness, it is proof of your power. Reframe their actions as confirmation, not confrontation. Their whispers are not distractions, they are echoes of your impact. Their attempts to manipulate are not setbacks, they are stepping stones. You are not just rising above their noise, you are using it to amplify your voice. This is not about ignoring their energy, it is about transforming it. Every moment they spend fixated on you is a moment they are not advancing themselves. You are not just winning, you are redefining what victory means. You are not just rising, you are rewriting the narrative. Their perception of you as a target is obsolete. You are now the creator, the force that dictates the terms. This is not a passive shift. It is a deliberate act of reclamation. You are not just playing the game, you are changing it, and in this new paradigm, you are unstoppable. Your transformation wasn't random. It was a calculated convergence of inner power and universal precision. Every moment that seemed disconnected was actually a meticulously planned sequence, with you at the epicenter of a profound recalibration. The synchronicities that others dismiss as coincidence are, in fact, the quantum threads of your destiny being woven in real time. You didn't just change your trajectory, you rewrote the fundamental code of your existence. The how, pure unbridled intentionality. The why, because you recognized that your potential far exceeded the limitations others projected onto you. Your energy became a frequency so potent that reality itself began to restructure around your deepest intentions. This isn't about luck or chance. This is about understanding that you are the architect of moments most people only witness. The sudden shifts, the unexpected turns, the inexplicable alignments, these are not mysteries. They are the direct result of your internal recalibration, your unwavering commitment to a path that only you can see. Now the universe demands your next move. Your story isn't just personal. It's a beacon for others navigating their own transformations. Share your breakthrough. Illuminate the path for those still searching. Drop your most profound moment of transformation in the comments below. Your revelation could be the catalyst someone else needs to shatter their own limitations.